this has been transformational for our business. I think with Lake One, you get strategy and you get action, but in between, Katie, you also get education and empowerment.
Awesome.
And that's really, really important. So they know how to educate the leadership in our organization. They know how to educate our implementation team. And along the way, we learn how to level up, but you've got strategy and you've got action. As the marketplace changed, as younger decision makers, new decision makers came in, they had a different set of expectations. They expected that, yes, absolutely, we would have a strong relationship and a one-on-one connection, but they also expected us to be very visible thought leaders, to make it very easy for them to make decisions online, perhaps before contacting us. Even if there was a referral, there was this pre-referral vetting that was going on. And we needed to do a better job of making the decision from someone said I suggested Beehive to I'm going to contact Beehive. We had to fill that gap. And that gap lives online. And I think anyone would tell you that selling into the C-suite is challenging.
Yeah.
And it requires really specific content delivered in very specific ways at very specific times. And to also be available on demand at the time of their choosing. So that was also part of that knowledge and clarity really helped to drive the strategies that Lake One helped us put in place. So the field guide shifted everything.
Yeah.
It shifted our competitive thinking. It shifted who's really in our competitive set. It clarified our target personas, our real buyers and influencers. And so through that process, then we were able to incorporate that into our business strategy, and then we could go forward. So I kind of forgot about the field guide process. That was so long ago, but that's a really, really excellent tool. So we married our expertise to modern marketing through SEO and search. That was game changing. That's a huge part of what Lake One did for us. We had to think about ways to exponentially expand our network and then bring that network into a well-managed CRM like HubSpot that would allow us then to grow and develop the network.
Yeah.
So this included every stakeholder. So that's potential, prospective and current and former employees. Same categories for clients, prospects, community leaders, influencers, industry influencers. So our database, HubSpot, is really robust in that it helps us manage all of those contacts in our network and all of those stakeholders. And Lake One was really able to help us customize HubSpot in a way that would meet those objectives. Looking at the opening picture of data was illuminating, and then we continue to get better and better. So I think that understanding that this all takes time, and that we have a long selling life cycle has really given us clues to how much pipeline we have to build in order to meet our company's objectives, our growth objectives. I think Lake One has done a great job of holding us really accountable to looking at the data and making data-driven decisions. And so it's not just let's do something else and let's do that. Everything is done with a purpose, everything is connected, and the data drives everything. This was one team. We shared a Slack channel, we sat shoulder to shoulder, we had a full team, and we ran the project using easy to use web-based tools so that our team could share in real time across Asana, using Google Docs, etc., so that everyone could collaborate in real time. And that was what was absolutely key. They were really willing to help us crawl, walk, and now run.